Dear students, please note down. These notes are available in the description of video. Please download your notes. In today's lecture, we will discuss C3 cycle, Melvin-Calvin cycle, or it is RPP pathway, reductive pentose phosphate pathway. As in this cycle, this 5-carbon compound, that is ribulose 1,5-biphosphate, or it is RUBP, this 5-carbon compound undergoes reduction. That's why this RUBP, which undergoes reduction, that is a 5-carbon compound, so it is named reductive pentose phosphate pathway. In this cycle, the first stable compound, which is 3-carbon compound, and this 3-carbon compound, it is PGA phosphoglyceric acid. As in this cycle, first stable compound is 3-carbon compound, so it is named C3 cycle. This is a common topic for all NEET students, all competitive exam students and BSc students. In this chapter photosynthesis, very important topic, this one is, it is C3 cycle, Melvin-Calvin cycle, as it was discovered by Melvin-Calvin, Benson et al. In 1955 in California University, and they used 2 green algae. One is chlorella, second is centesmus, and in their study they used radioactive carbon, 14 carbon in CO2, and after the introduction of this radioactive carbon, they observed, they traced the different carbon molecules, the radioactivity. They observed by using a technique that is autoradiography. It means Melvin-Calvin et al. They used radioactive carbon, and the path of this CO2 fixation, that was observed by a technique. The technique was autoradiography. They used a suspension of green alga, chlorella centesmus, and this RUBP, note down all NEET students, this RUBP, which is a 5-carbon compound which interacts with this CO2 molecule, means this 5-carbon compound interacts with this CO2 molecule, produce a unstable compound, that is a 6-carbon compound, but this 6-carbon compound is unstable. That's why it is not C6 cycle. C6 cycle, the first stable compound, that is a 3-carbon compound, which one is phosphoglyceric acid. That's why the name, the cycle is C3 cycle. This entire cycle is divided into 3 steps. First step is carboxylation, second is glycolytic reversal. In our last chapter, respiration, we have studied glycolysis. Now down, glycolysis means partial breakdown of this glucose molecule. In chapter cell respiration, glycolysis means the glucose molecule undergoes partial oxidation. But here in this chapter photosynthesis, there is a fixation of CO2 to produce glucose molecule. Here synthesis of food, synthesis of glucose, fixation of CO2. But in chapter last, respiration, breakdown of glucose. That's why this step is glycolytic reversal, reverse of glycolysis. As here in this C3 cycle, first molecule or primary acceptor of CO2, this one is RUBP, means third step of this cycle. This one is regeneration of RUBP. First molecule, the first step of this cycle, that is carboxylation, and the second step is glycolytic reversal, and third step is regeneration of RUBP. this RUBP, which is a 5-carbon compound. In presence of this radioactive CO2, it produces unstable 6-carbon compound, that is 2-carboxy 3-keto-1,5-biphosphorybatol. But this 6-carbon compound is unstable. Immediately it dissociates into a stable 3-carbon compound. This one is 3-phosphoglyceric acid. And this entire process requires, this carboxylation requires an enzyme which is Rubisco. Very important question for all competitive exam, this Rubisco. And this Rubisco enzyme, it is, no doubt, it is most abundant protein in the biological world. This Rubisco enzyme, it is also named RUBP, carboxylase oxygenase, in presence of this Mg positive 2 ions which are catalyst, and this Rubisco, which is most abundant protein in the biological world, which constitutes about 16% of the chloroplast. But this Rubisco, this RUBP, carboxylase oxygenase, this enzyme is slowest enzyme, as its TON, turnover number, or its catalytic action, that is 3. It means this Rubisco enzyme acts 3 times on CO2 per second. It is slowest enzyme, turnover number is only 3. The first step is carboxylation. And in this step, this 5-carbon compound, in presence of this CO2 and first stable compound, that is PCA, and the enzyme, very important, that is Rubisco. The second step, it is glycolytic reversal. Here, synthesis of glucose. As we know, in case of photosynthesis, CO2, water, light, and the formation of glucose, synthesis of glucose, means fixation of CO2, formation of food, and that food is glucose. And this glucose molecule produces disaccharide, polysaccharide, PGA, and this PGA, in presence of this enzyme triose phosphate kinase and ATP molecules, to produce 1,3-diphosphoglyceric acid. It means this PGA, which is a stable compound, that is 3-carbon compound, that's why this cycle is C3 cycle. This PGA undergoes phosphorylation to produce 1,3-diphosphoglyceric acid. And this 1,3-diphosphoglyceric acid undergoes dehydrogenation. In presence of this enzyme dehydrogenase and a reducing agent NADP to produce glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. This molecule, glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, undergoes isomerization to produce dihydroxyacetone 3-phosphate. The reaction is catalyzed by this enzyme isomerase. This dihydroxyacetone 3-phosphate, that is a 3-carbon compound. This 3-carbon compound further interacts with this glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, that is a 3-carbon compound, 3-carbon to produce a 6-carbon compound, which is fructose 1,6-diphosphate. In presence of this aldolase enzyme, this fructose 1,6-diphosphate undergoes dephosphorylation. In presence of this enzyme phosphatase to produce fructose 6-phosphate. And this fructose 6-phosphate gives rise glucose, means in photosynthesis, synthesis of glucose molecule. And the third step is regeneration of this primary acceptor, it is RUBP. This fructose 6-phosphate Now down, this fructose 6-phosphate, in presence of this glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, this 6 carbon and 3 carbon means 9 carbon to produce a 4 carbon compound which is erythrose 4-phosphate and a 5 carbon compound that is xylulose 5-phosphate. The reaction is catalyzed by trans-ketolase enzyme. And this 4 carbon compound erythrose 4-phosphate, which further interacts with dihydroxyacetone phosphate. This 4 carbon compound and this 3 carbon compound to produce a 7 carbon compound that is pseudohaptulose 1,7-phosphate. This 7 carbon compound further undergoes dephosphorylation to produce pseudohaptulose 7-phosphate. The reaction is catalyzed by phosphatase enzyme. And this pseudohaptulose 7-phosphate, which is a 7 carbon compound, this 7 carbon compound further interacts with a 3 carbon compound that is glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. 7 carbon, 3 carbon means 10 carbon to produce 2 molecules of 5 each. One is ribose 5-phosphate and second 5 carbon compound is ribulose 5-phosphate. The reaction is catalyzed by trans-ketolase, and this ribose 5-phosphate and this xylulose 5-phosphate undergoes isomerization to produce ribulose 5-phosphate, and this ribulose 5-phosphate undergoes dephosphorylation in presence of this ATP phosphoRibulose kinase to produce ribulose 1,5-biphosphate. Note down, this is RUBP, the 5 carbon compound which is primary acceptor of this C3 cycle, and the first stable compound that is PGA phosphoglyceric acid. Note down, in this entire C3 cycle they used a radioactive carbon 14 carbon in the form of CO2, and after the introduction of this radioactive carbon they observed the first stable compound that is PGA, and this first stable compound is C3. That's why cycle is C3 cycle. In this process, this 5 carbon compound, a pentose sugar, and this pentose compound, it is RUBP. That's why it is a reduction of 5 carbon molecule. This RUBP, which is primary acceptor, and this molecule undergoes a reduction, this 5 carbon compound, so it is RPP, reductive pentose phosphate pathway. And after the introduction of this radioactive carbon, just after 3 seconds, this radioactivity was first observed in this first stable compound, it is PCA. The cycle is named C3 cycle. The half-life period of this carbon, that is 5,568 years. And in this process, to study the radioactivities, to study the pathway of this CO2 fixation, they used a technique that was autoradiography. And very important question, this entire cycle having 3 phases. First one is carboxylation, second is synthesis of glucose, means it is glycolytic reversal, and in last step this RUBP is regenerated. It means regeneration of RUBP. This entire cycle involves 3 phases. First step, CO2 used, carbon, this CO2 which undergoes fixation, it is carboxylation. Second step, synthesis of this glucose molecule, but it is just opposite to that of glycolysis. In chapter cell respiration there is a breakdown of glucose molecule, but in chapter photosynthesis there is a synthesis of this glucose molecule. That's why it is reversal of glycolysis. Again, important question. 1. In entire cycle, 12 ATP molecule over this step and 6 ATP molecule are used. It means the C3 cycle total 18 ATP molecules are consumed. 12 molecules of ATP here and 6 ATP molecule in the regeneration of this primary acceptor. 12 plus 6 means 18 ATP are used. And how many reducing agents? 12 NADPH. 12 NADPH. It means in this cycle, in non-cyclic photophosphorylation, 2 products are formed. One is ATP and another is NADPH. Both ATP and NADPH are reducing our assimilatory power, photosynthetic power, and here 18 ATP and 12 NADPH are used in the regeneration of one glucose molecule, and 6 molecules of RUBP are used. 6 CO2 molecules are consumed. This unstable compound, these are 6 molecules, but the first stable compound, that is a 3 carbon compound, means these are 12 molecules. 12 ATP are used and 1,3-diphosphoglyceric acid molecules are formed. Out of these 12, 5 molecules of DHAP are formed due to isomerization. Out of these 12, 5 molecules are used here. 5. Then out of 12, 3 molecules are used in the formation of fructose 1,6-diphosphate. This 3 carbon compound and 3 carbon compound produce a 6 carbon compound. It means 5, 3 and 3. 6 molecules are used in the formation of 3 molecules of fructose 1,6-diphosphate. Then out of these 12, 2 molecules are used here to produce 4 carbon compound erythrose and 5 carbon compound xylulose. Out of these 3 molecules of fructose, 2 molecules are used here and 1 molecule in the synthesis of glucose. Note down, 2 molecules of erythrose and 2 molecules of DHAP, dihydroxyacetone. 2 plus 2, 4 carbon and 3 carbon, means 7 carbon compound, that is pseudohaptulose. And these are 2 molecules. These 7 carbon compound pseudohaptulose 1,7-diphosphate produce 2 molecules of pseudohaptulose 7-phosphate. And these 2 molecules plus these 2 molecules of glyceraldehyde. Note down, 2 molecules plus 2 molecules. These are 7 carbon, 3 carbon. 7, 3, 10 carbon. 10 carbon produce 2 molecules of 1 5 carbon compound, that is ribose 5-phosphate, and another 5 carbon compound, that is xylulose 5-phosphate. And this 2 plus 2, 2 from this step and 2 from this step. 2 plus 2 plus 2 molecules of ribose means 6 molecules of ribulose 5-phosphate. And these 6 molecules of ribulose 5-phosphate produce ribulose 5-phosphate, 6 molecules. Total 6 ATP, 12 means 18 ATP are consumed and 12 NADPH. This entire process requires 18 ATP. Note down, 18 ATP, 6 CO2 molecule, 6 molecules of RUBP. How many stable products are formed? 3 carbon compound, 12 ATP, 12 PGA for the synthesis of 1 glucose molecule. Note down, 1 glucose molecule. This is all about C3 cycle. In tomorrow's lecture, we will discuss C4